to Gemma Gaerlan. She is the Vice President of TOA Global, and Gemma has really made a big name for herself in building Philippines into a financial powerhouse in the world. She previously ran the Ernst & Young fabulously successful shared services operations in Philippines. AIG before that did fantastic work there, and now with TOA. So really is making a difference in the nation. So please welcome Gemma Gaerlan of TOA Global. Glad to have you, Gemma.
It's really an absolute honor to be here alongside extremely successful women in the business. And I wanted to start off by sharing a quote from Jane Goodall. She said, "What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." So when I came across this quote in a magazine cover, it resonated so much and made me ask myself, what kind of life would I choose to live? And I am a very driven person, maybe too driven sometimes. I usually work long hours most of the time, especially during my younger years, but I always wanted to make every minute count. And a few years ago, as I was reconnecting with a former colleague, she asked me, "Gemma, do you really know how people in the industry regard you and how people you led in the past are calling you right now?" And Richard, I know that I have been called many names, like, Gemma is our mother, a mentor, a coach, a boss, a friend. But this person is also a great friend of mine said, "Gemma, people in the industry regard you as the builder, a builder of great teams, a builder of great relationships, a builder of great culture." And I was a little bit shocked, and that was really very touching and was such an honor to hear remarks from a person I have worked with in the past. So as time progressed, I have made it my personal mission to build and support people's career, build strong, stable leadership teams that help create strong foundations in any organization that I became part of. And that is exactly the legacy that I wanted to leave behind in this world. Because when you teach, you encourage and mentor someone to be the best, that one person can recreate the same experience with another person. And as we all continue to do the same in bringing together great teams, over time, we all help shape the next generation of empowered, high-performing individuals who will become the next set of leaders driving great things wherever their journey will take them. So how am I seeing myself and anyone else making a difference? And I wanted to share some of my guiding principles in life. So I always make a point that, you need to have a purpose. I think life without a purpose is meaningless. Second is you have to have self-awareness. You know what you are good at, and you are humble enough to ask help for things that you are not good at. That's teamwork in action. We will never be an expert of everything, and we will always need each other's help to accomplish things. And number three, remember that your efforts need not always be the innermost task or the biggest contributions in anything that you do. We should really never underestimate the value of everyone's contribution, no matter how small you think it could be. And fourth is we need to empower people. The ultimate use of power is really to empower others. That's why when building any kind of team, it's also important that there's steady and reliable source of support. You should never start something that you do not intend to finish, especially if people will rely on you as the source of support and empowerment. You need to make things happen for other people, not just for yourself. And as leaders, I think the next guiding principle is you need to lead the way. And the best way to influence is really to lead by example. You need to walk the talk. And lastly, I'm a believer of celebrating success, whether it's big or small. It's not enough that you or your team are doing a good job. You have to tell everyone about it.
Now, Gemma, thinking about helping people, you've helped a lot of the nation's accountants get jobs over the years and finance people and so forth. But with the COVID and things, how's your business going these days? Is it still growing, or is it pulling back a bit? What do you see?
It's growing day by day, Richard. It's surprising that with the pandemic, there's more opportunities that came out. A lot more of our clients are needing the services in the Philippines. I also thought that there's been scarcity of the same skill set nowadays globally. But the good thing is we really have some amazing accountants and bookkeepers in the Philippines, and they're sought after. And the good thing with TOA is we're really very, very much focused, and we are investing a lot in the training and certification of our accountants. And that's what the differentiator that we're offering to our employees right now.